Once upon a time, there was a woman who lived in a small village. She was very kind, wise, and always happy. The people of the village loved her very much. They often came to see her to ask for advice or to talk to her about their problems. One day, a young man from the village said to her, "How do you manage to always be happy, no matter what happens? We never see you sad. Don't you ever feel bad when things go wrong?" The woman smiled gently and replied, "My dear, life is full of ups and downs. There are good days and bad days. But I have learned that happiness comes from within, not from what happens around us." Intrigued, the young man asked, "What do you mean? How can you be happy when things go wrong?" So the woman told him a story from her own life. "When I was young, I had a family, a husband, and children. We were happy. One day, my husband fell ill, and we didn't have enough money to buy the medicine. We tried everything, but he passed away. It was the worst day of my life. I cried and cried. I thought I would never be happy again." The young man listened carefully as the woman continued. "Over time, I understood that being sad all the time would not bring my husband back. My children needed me, and I had to find a way to be happy again. I began to see life differently. I realized that life would always have good moments and bad moments. But I decided not to let the bad moments steal my happiness." Surprised, the young man asked, "But how did you do it?" The woman smiled and replied, "Every morning when I wake up, I tell myself, today is a new day. I will find something that makes me happy. Some days are harder than others, but I always find something, even if it's small. Maybe the sun is shining, or I see a friend. That is enough to make me grateful." The young man thought about what she had said, then asked, "And if something really serious happens? How can you still be happy?" The woman answered softly, "It's not easy, but I remind myself that even bad moments don't last forever. When things go wrong, I tell myself, this too shall pass. I focus on the good things I still have in my health, my friends, and even simply being alive. Happiness is a choice. You can choose to focus on what is going wrong and be sad, or choose to see what is going well and be happy. It's not always easy, but it's possible." The young man thanked the woman for her wise words. He left her house and decided to follow her advice starting the next day. He tried to find something positive in every situation, just like her. Little by little, he realized that life was more beautiful, even when things were not going well. He learned to stay positive and to find happiness in small things. The woman's story spread throughout the village. More and more people understood that happiness does not depend on what we own or on what happens to us, but on the way we see life. They learned to be happy in all circumstances, like the wise woman, and so, the village became a happy place thanks to the woman who revealed the secret of true happiness. Happiness comes from the choice to see the good. No matter how hard life may be, we can always find joy by focusing on the positive. Hardships pass, but a positive attitude helps us remain strong and peaceful.